Question 7. Looking back at the preliminary task, what do you feel you have learnt in the progress from it to the full product? Being new to media, I was daunted at the thought of creating the preliminary task. I was unaware of how to go about leading up to the filming, how to use equipment, how to use the Mac and editing softwares. Due to being in a group with another person who was also new to media, we got off to a shaky start. When filming, we used very basic shots such as establishing shots, medium shots and long shots. Within the criteria for the preliminary task, we had to incorporate a 180-degree rule, shot reverse shot and match on action. It took me a while to get my head around these. Our narrative was clear in terms of the dialogue getting the main events across, but there was a lack of understanding in who the characters were. We didn't focus on costumes, actors just wore what they had on that day. There was also a very basic use of props, basic credits in basic fonts, and no real editing techniques. So overall, skills were briefly introduced to me, and our film was extremely simple, but completing the preliminary task gave me the confidence to tackle the main task. Within my main task film opening, our film was introduced with production logos, instantly making the main task film opening look more professional than the preliminary task. Despite using new equipment within the main task, I felt more confident using this equipment and contributing ideas including different shots and angles, which I couldn't do within the preliminary task due to my lack of knowledge. When it comes to editing in the preliminary task, we used a very basic editing software, iMovie, which I've learnt is decent if you only need to do very simple transactions and cuts, which wasn't going to do the main task justice. So we decided to use a more complex editing software, Final Cut Pro X, which allowed us to use a filter which helped make our CCTV shots stand out against normal shots. I had a lot more say when editing in the main task, as again I had broadened my knowledge, which gave me the confidence to contribute, but my main contribution to the main task was sound, which I sourced, edited, cut and played around with. I believe the music fitted the narrative a lot better in the main task compared to the preliminary task, which made the narrative seem more intense than planned, which we found didn't fit very well. Overall, I feel a lot more pleased with the outcome of the main task, as I can say I contributed a lot more, and the involvement has made me feel extremely proud of the outcome. I have also gained knowledge. I went from having no knowledge to having basic knowledge that has now expanded and still is, which has not only allowed me to contribute more to my own film, but also share my opinions and improvements and things that excel in other groups to help them too.